Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to peel back the layers on one of the world's absolute favorite fruits. We're going to follow its journey from just a tiny seed through decades of growth, all the way to becoming that sweet, juicy superfood sitting in your kitchen. So let's dive right into the incredible story of the mango.
You heard that right. It's not just popular, it's practically royalty. And that title, the King of Fruits, isn't just some catchy nickname. Nope, it really shows this deep, worldwide appreciation for its amazing flavor and how you can use it in, well, just about anything.
And this love for the mango is nothing new. We're talking about a history that stretches back over 4,000 years. It originally comes from India and Southeast Asia, where it's been grown and treasured for centuries, becoming a huge part of the culture and, of course, the food.
Okay, so let's get our hands dirty and start right at the beginning, the planting. And what's so fascinating here is that planting a mango tree isn't just about this year's harvest. It's a serious investment in the future. That's right, it's what's known as a centennial crop. And that means exactly what it sounds like. A single, well-cared-for mango tree can keep producing delicious fruit for 100 years, maybe even more. Farmers aren't just planting for themselves, they're planting for their kids, their grandkids, and maybe even their great-grandkids. It's literally a living legacy.
And starting that legacy? It is a ton of hard work. You've got to pick the perfect spot, with lots of sun. Then you dig a 1 cubic meter hole. That is a huge pit. And fill it back in with really rich soil to give that little seedling the best shot. And after all that, years of careful watering, weeding, and protecting begin.
And this, right here, is where the true test of patience kicks in. After all that work, a farmer might see absolutely no fruit for up to 5 years. 5 years. The first kind of small harvests only start showing up between years 5 and 10. You're waiting a full decade before that tree really gets going.
But wow, does that patience pay off? Just look at how the yield explodes as the tree gets older. A 15-year-old tree might give you around 500 kilograms of fruit. By the time it's 30, that doubles to 1,000 kilos. And a mature 50-year-old tree, it can produce an astonishing 2,000 kilos of mangoes. That investment truly just keeps on growing. All right, so after all those years of waiting and nurturing, the big moment is here. It's time to harvest that beautiful fruit. But getting it from the branch to the box isn't as simple as just, yanking it off the tree. It's a real art form.
So how do they do it? I mean, with thousands of mangoes on just one tree, how can anyone tell which ones have hit that perfect peak of ripeness? It turns out it's about a lot more than just the color.
Harvesters are trained to look for a combination of these really subtle clues. The shoulders of the fruit, right up by the stem, they start to flatten out a bit. The skin gets this fine, powdery coating. They call it a bloom. And if you check a sample, the inside flesh will be yellow, not white. But one of the coolest field tests, a perfectly mature mango will actually sink when you put it in a simple 1% saltwater solution.
Pretty clever, right?
Okay, so the perfect mango is picked. But its journey is far, far from over. How in the world does this delicate fruit travel, sometimes thousands of miles, and still get to your local store in perfect condition?
Well, the secret is this super meticulous post-harvest process. First, the mangoes get a good wash. Then, and this is the cool part, they get a hot water bath. Yep, a quick 10-minute dip in 52 to 55 degrees Celsius water. It might sound a little strange, but this step is absolutely vital for preventing diseases. After that, they're air-dried, sorted by size and quality, and then carefully packed up for the big trip.
All right, all of that effort, all that care to grow and protect the fruit, it leads to an incredible reward for us. So let's unpack exactly why the king of fruits is also a total nutritional powerhouse.
Just take a look at this. In a single cup of mango, you get a staggering 67% of your daily vitamin C. That's huge. Plus, it's packed with copper, folate, and vitamin A. It's just a fantastic, delicious way to load up on the good stuff.
And that massive dose of vitamin C, along with the vitamin A we just mentioned, well, that makes the mango a champion for your immune system. These nutrients help your body produce more of those disease-fighting white blood cells, and they even help keep your skin's defenses strong.
It's also great for your heart. Mangoes are a really good source of magnesium and potassium. And those two minerals are crucial for helping your blood vessels relax, which in turn helps promote lower blood pressure and a healthy heart rate.
Having some trouble with digestion?
Mangoes can actually help with that. They've got dietary fiber, which is great for keeping things moving, but they also have special digestive enzymes called amylases. And these little guys help your body break down complex carbs and other foods more efficiently.
And finally, let's talk about vision. That beautiful orange-yellow color of a mango, that comes from something called beta-carotene. Your body takes that antioxidant and converts it into vitamin A, which is absolutely essential for keeping your eyes healthy and your vision sharp.
So we've traced the mango all the way from a generational seed to a nutritional giant. And now, for the best part, bringing it home and actually eating it. I know, that big, flat pit in the middle can make cutting a mango seem a little intimidating. But trust me, this method is basically foolproof. You just slice off the two fleshy cheeks on either side of the pit, then score the inside into cubes, but don't cut through the skin. And finally, just use a big spoon to scoop out those perfect little cubes. Easy.
And the possibilities from there are endless. I mean, besides just eating it fresh, you can blend it into a smoothie, dice it up for a sweet and spicy salsa, or toss it in a summer salad. Have you ever tried grilling it? Oh, it's amazing. Or for a super easy dessert, just blend up some frozen mango chunks into an instant sorbet.
So when you really think about it, this incredible fruit takes decades to reach its full potential, and we get to enjoy it in just a few minutes. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other foods that we eat every day have some kind of hidden, extraordinary journey that we've never even considered?